Hello there. I'm sure many of you who are watching this already know who I am, but for those who don't, welcome. My name is Toby, and welcome to the Toby Talks podcast channel. You do know me. If someone were to ask you to describe me, some of the things that might come up among many negative things are that I'm a very passionate person, I'm a very opinionated person, and I like to hear myself talk. Beneath those outward personality traits, I think there's one inner aspect of me that drives those traits, and that is my unquenchable curiosity. I've always found myself asking the question why and wanting to learn more, and also increasing my own database of knowledge. Whenever I get the opportunity to speak to someone who knows more about a certain subject than I do, no matter the subject, I always take the opportunity to have a discussion with them and to learn and listen. I also love to have deep and meaningful conversations with people. I love to have my own perspective, beliefs, and opinions challenged by others. I never shy away from any type of confrontation or discussion whatsoever. Believe it or not, I like to be wrong, because when I'm wrong about a certain opinion that I have had and someone points that out to me, that means I'm smarter than I was 5 seconds ago when I held that wrong opinion. There's a phrase that goes, ignorance is bliss. And I've had a hard time throughout my life wrapping my head around that, because I just quite frankly do not believe that statement. I'm sure it's easier to go to sleep at night and get through life if you're in your own little thought bubble and everyone else shares those same beliefs with you and you don't expand outwardly. It is my belief that the foundation to a successful life is knowledge and asking the question why. The knowledge that you gain just by having everyday conversations with people, deep, everyday, and meaningful conversations with people, not just the shallow, hey, how were you? Did you watch X team last night? I'm talking about real conversations with real people where you walk away from that conversation and you're able to say, I learned something, or I had my own beliefs challenged in a way that I didn't before. These type of conversations will help you navigate a cruel and difficult world and lead you to a successful life for you and your family. Throughout my life, these are the only types of conversations that I find stimulating to me. And I've always tried to force that conversation with people, even when it wasn't necessarily there. I've had a very hard time reading the room when it comes to this. I'm sure many of you who are watching this video can attest to. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've gotten an eye roll from some of these conversations that I try to start with people. Where like, brother, we're just trying to watch the game. Brother, we're just trying to enjoy whatever we're doing. And I'm just sitting there right here trying to start a deep conversation when there's no need to. Podcast is my avenue, is my excuse to have those conversations with people without getting those eye rolls. So for all those who get annoyed with me about those conversations, hopefully they start to decrease, because now I have an avenue to have those conversations with people. On this podcast, I'm going to be inviting experts on a plethora of different subjects and niches, such as philosophy, politics, theologies, business, entrepreneurship, medicine, science, even just talking with the boys on whatever subject we can think of. This is the type of podcast I want, to be able to have a conversation with people and for me to come away learning something, and in turn, the viewer also comes away learning something. I'm sure many of my friends at home right now, which is probably most of you watching this, are probably giggling to themselves, making fun of me. And I know this is as uncomfortable as for me as it is probably for you. But I want to clarify, this is not my attempt to try to get viral or to have a viral TikTok moment. I don't think I'm a celebrity or think I'm better than anyone else. This is honestly just a passion project of mine that I've always wanted to start and finally have taken the action steps to do. And I want to be able to share this passion project with other people. And if people enjoy it, then I will reap the rewards of it. If not, hey, I actually took an action step towards something that, is very important and meaningful to me. And I'll be happy with wherever way it goes. If you'd like to support me on this journey and this passion project, I'd greatly appreciate it. And you would be able to learn something on the way. I'm going to be having interesting conversations with interesting people and embrace knowledge and deny my ignorance. We'll be posting the video format on YouTube like you are probably watching now. I will also have the audios on Spotify, and I will be posting Reels and TikToks as well. I will put the links to all those platforms in my description, and I really hope that you join me on this journey to becoming less ignorant. Thank you so much for watching, taking the time out of your day, and I hope that you will leave me a subscription and a like and continue on with this journey with me. Deuces.